Okay, let's move on, y'all, so we can wrap this up. I want to talk about MABW real quick. Once again, a lot of people will try to bully smaller content creators, and thinking that they can get away with what they're doing, or also think that they're making an example with these channels to say, oh, see, this is what it is, and it backfired. I think in this particular case with MABW, Kendra G basically tried to make an example of him, and it backfired on her horribly. So we're back with this because we talked about this before when this woman tried to sue this man for this. Listen, $3 million. I said, girl, I know you lying. You tried to sue this man for $3 million, Kendra. Like, really?
As of right now, Kendra Gilliams, if y'all can see right here, because I like to provide receipts with everything I do. Kendra Gilliams and her attorney, they have requested a dismissal of this case currently. And they have requested this case be dismissed without prejudice. Now, let me explain. You can have cases dismissed with prejudice, which means the case can never be brought up ever again. Or you can have it dismissed without prejudice, meaning if something arises in the future, as long as I file before the statute of limitations is up, I could possibly find something else on him, pay my attorney $10,000 to $20,000. On her side, pay her attorney $10,000 to $20,000 again to try to find something else on MABW to refile and possibly have a case because she knows she f***ed up. She tried to sue your boy MABW for $3 million. She wanted $150,000 per video. My lawyer said, MABW, sit tight, I got this. Let's hit her with a thing called an anti-SLAPP lawsuit. If y'all don't know what that is, when somebody tries to pretty much sue you and they don't have no real proof, no real evidence, no real case in general, they can get, in certain states, you can hit them with an anti-SLAPP. My attorney was going to hit her and her attorney with not her attorney, but her with an anti-SLAPP lawsuit. Guess what? I'm thinking that Kendra Gilliams, my bad, let me respect you on this one. I'm thinking that she didn't want to lose her wig money. I'm thinking she didn't want to lose any penthouse money because soon as she was about to get hit with an anti-SLAPP lawsuit, as of 10/15/25, yeah, we're going to request for a dismissal.
Now, so basically this woman claimed that this man was stalking her. She said some other type of charges she brought against him, all because he reacted to her videos. And to want all of this money from these videos is insane. Most people nobody's making that type of money off of your reaction to your videos. How could you think that you gonna sue this man for $3 million? It's ridiculous as hell. You know, I said this before, I don't know how she think this works. There are many people who have tried to sue reaction channels and lost. There are people who have lost because they took it to court. And there's a reason that they have this in place. The reason why the YouTube rules are the way they are. And you can fight it. A lot of times people don't fight it because either they don't want to waste money on it. They'll just, rather take the videos down. And when you do that, you give them, that they feel like they've won. If you remove the videos or if the videos come down and you don't take action, they feel like they've won and that they can keep doing it. But when you fight it and it's fair use, they have no other recourse. Like YouTube allows reaction channels. They allow you to react to copywritten material. Let's play a little bit more, you guys. Here we go.
All I have to do now is wait for the affidavit from the judge to come back signed, stating everything that's getting dismissed. I send it off to YouTube and MABW team. We got our old channel back. She filed, or her attorney filed, a request for dismissal on 10/15. I'm not making this shit up. Y'all can see it yourself. They filed in the Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles on 10/15/2025, okay? Mm-hmm. I started my new channel on 10/15/2025, okay? That channel currently right now is doing 1,000 subs a week. I got monetized in 2 weeks. Kendra Sleeves. Oh, my bad. Kendra Gilliams. You can't stop over here. You have to be one of the goofiest bitches on earth. And you know what's funny? It's YouTubers right now. I ain't gotta say their names. Salute to all the YouTubers out there. Salute to everybody that does reaction videos. They're still doing reaction videos on you. What's going on with that? which you don't want to spend 10 or 20 bands to go after them, and you shouldn't be striking them anyway. Let me tell you something. Striking somebody, let me tell you, in this space, that's like an unwritten rule. You don't do that. It's just corny. Like, that's something I would never do, okay? I'm not going to strike somebody that's pretty much eating off of this. If you can eat off of this, by all means, go ahead and eat off of it. If you can do a reaction off of me and get some money, get some views off of it, I don't give a shit. Do you?
Successful. You said you think he has a crush on Kendra. Don't you think maybe she might have a crush on him? Because it did seems like she was picking on him. She struck the man channel a bunch of times, and then on his second channel, she struck videos on the new channel that she struck on the first channel, and then he posted on the new channel and she struck it there too, and they put it right back up. So she got an axe to grind with him. I think she was trying to make an example out of him once again, and it backfired. She thought because his channel is smaller that she could do this and she would get away with it, and it backfired. He got a lawyer. He really took it there, and now she realized she can't do that. But what I want Kendra to understand, Kendra, if you can't keep doing that, baby, if you value your channel and you want your channel to be, you can't keep doing, because what happens is if you keep making these false claims and striking people's stuff, and it turns out that it's fair use, girl, you can lose your channel. If you keep making false claims on these people, you will lose your channel. And if you value your channel and the progress that you've made, please stop doing it. I would beg of her to stop doing it, because it'll backfire on you, ma'am. And I just want her to know that, because I wouldn't want her to lose her. I don't agree with a lot of things Kendra say, but I wouldn't want her to lose her platform. Like, you'll lose your channel, honey. So you got to stop. Once these people tell you it's fair use, a judge and told you it's fair use, people can react to your content. You got to stop. And the funny thing about it, y'all, and I don't know if y'all told y'all this, you know how Pop the Balloon was striking everybody? They did it. I don't know, something changed, because I did a one of the Pop the Balloons that they had struck on my channel. It went back up on the channel. So I don't know. And now I think a lot of people are just not trusting of Pop the Balloon, because a couple of my videos that were done by Pop the Balloon went back on my channel and I didn't even do anything. I think I did do a counter or something, but it went back. A couple of videos went back up. But now people just don't trust them, because they were striking people's channels left and right too. But some of those videos went back up. So something happened. Maybe they did it too much, and they caught wind of it. And a lot of people aren't willing to lose money or, going after them by suing or account. A lot of people don't want to go through the whole process, so they'll just take the videos down or whatever. But they were doing not real strikes that affect your channel. They were just doing it so you can't monetize. But I know a couple of videos that I had went back up. But now people just are skeptical of them. So there is a recourse to take. You as long as you're falling in within fair use and you're doing it properly, you won't have those issues. But that's crazy. Let's continue, y'all. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this, and then we're gonna move on.
Let's get into the what Kendra Sleaze wanted. I'm just gonna read page 13, okay? Y'all can see it right here. I'm not making this up. This is actual shit. She was actually trying to come for me, okay? Okay. And this is the declaratory claims for relief, okay? Relief requested for actual damages and profits according to proof in excess of $3 million for compensatory damages against defendant in the amount to be determined at trial for all injuries suffered as a result of the defendant's wrongful conduct, but no less than $3 million for exemplary damages in an amount of sufficient to punish defendant's wrongful conduct and deter future misconduct. You know what? I'm not even getting into all this. She wanted $3 million from your boy MABW. Y'all see it right here. She wanted $3 million from me. Kendra Sleaze, you're not getting a fucking penny from me. If you so bout it, continue with the case. Why stop it? Why once the anti-SLAPP came, why once y'all was going to get hit with the anti-SLAPP, why bow out? Why?
Yeah, so she dismissed her suit against him. She dismissed it because his lawyers were going to do the anti-SLAPP, because she said he was harassing her, keeping her from making money and all this, stopping her bag and all this kind of stuff. So anti-SLAPP laws are state statutes designed to protect individuals from frivolous lawsuits that aim to intimidate or silence them for exercising their rights to free speech or petition. These laws provide an expedited process for dismissing cases that are a form of strategic lawsuit against public participation. That's the SLAPP. It's strategic lawsuit against public participation, often by allowing a defendant to file a motion to dismiss early in the case, right? If a lawsuit is dismissed under these laws, the defendant may be able to recover their attorney's fees from the plaintiff. She would have to prove what she's claiming, and she has no proof. Just the simple fact that he's reacting to videos on YouTube, that's it. And she don't like it. There's no defamation. She has no proof that he said he was going to do this, or slandering her, or all these are harassing her. She have no proof. So they would dismiss it. So she dismissed it. She asked that it be dismissed herself, her lawyer, because they don't have proof. As long as she said that and thinking he was dumb and that he didn't have the proper representation, that she could get away with it, she would have. But because he has all his ducks in a row, well, that's why I say too, you cannot just assume that because somebody's on YouTube and their YouTube life reflects their real life. Just because you think, oh, he's a smaller channel on YouTube, you don't know this man resources in real life. The two are not mutually exclusive. You cannot just say, oh, you got a low following on YouTube, so you ain't shit. You don't know what this could be a goddamn millionaire in real life that's just doing some stuff on YouTube, and he just hasn't built up a following as much as you would respect. That has no bearing on these people's real lives.
She's so bitter, yo.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from me, Kendra Sleaze? Talk to your boy MABW. What do you really want from me? You want a date or something? You want me to take you out to a nice dinner, a nice lunch? And remember, MABW team, what did she say before? She said, yeah, MABW, him doing commentary on me, is stopping me from doing other business activities or things that it's stopping me from making money. It's damaging my brand. But you for some reason, I live rent free in your head. Why is that, Kendra Gilliams? Why do I live rent free in your head? That's respectfully. And no, Kendra Sleaze, don't go back and say MABW was doxing me because he said my last name. You can say people's full name on the internet, Kendra Sleaze. I'm not doxing you. I'm not showing your address. I'm not showing your phone number. I've never had anyways, but I can say Kendra Gilliams. You want respect, right? You said, don't call you. You were mad because in the paperwork, he's calling me Kendra Sleaze. That's what your attorney said. He's calling her a scammer. Kendra Gilliams, what's good? What's good?
Look, shout out to him. Listen, he's started a whole second channel doing good on that channel, MABW 2.0. I think that's what it is. And his first channel is going to be back up. He's just waiting for the signed paperwork from the judge, and his first channel will be back in production. It never went anywhere. It was just on pause because of the litigation. But his channel is going to be back up in full effect. He said he's going to be posting more videos of her because he can. And listen, it is what it is. Shout out to him. I think there's a better way to go about things like this. And if you're going to be on YouTube, you got to fully understand the rules. Know what the rules are. We don't make the rules up. Google or YouTube, they make the rules. So if you following the rules, then that's just what it is. You can't come on a platform and think you could change the rules. It is what it is. If the rules are there, people are going to use them. So once again, y'all, I'm gonna say shout out to MABW, his first channel and his second channel. Shout out to him for doing what he did, because I think it's necessary. And I wish more people would do the same. Follow suit. Understand that you have rights, and the laws will protect that. If you're doing the right thing, then you should be able to take steps or measures to support that. And I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody bully you in a way and try to, push you off of something that you're right about. And I think in this case, that's what Kendra G did. Like, come on now. It's crazy.